They decided, hell, it's not worth it to do a full invasion, bring in the full power of the Russian military. They decided to pull out. And then the good old USA, we tried it. We tried the same thing. We were more on a invasion principle, but to control and not conquer. We tried that in Vietnam. But in Vietnam, we had military advisors and people there way back into the 50s. That's why I say it was a 15-year war and not a 10-year war. Well, we used everything in the power that the USA had at its disposal. Everything from manpower, artillery, Navy, helicopters by the thousands, fighter jets. We even had to go back to prop planes so we could actually hit a target without killing our own people. And North Vietnam got involved, of course. It was their right to. They also had the right to have aid from China or Russia. It was our invasion. Well, those little people kicked our asses. Even with all our power, they kicked our asses. And after 15 years, we gave it up. Now look at Vietnam. It's all under the control of one country. North and South now is one country. It's doing very well. It's prospering. And some of the first companies moving in 1975 was American companies wanting to do business in Vietnam. So it goes to show you how two-faced we are in a way. If our military can't win in one way, our business people try to do it in another. But anyway, just history, folks. Just history. Get to Korea. What would it be like as one country? Hell, probably just like Vietnam. You got North Koreans living in the South. You got South Koreans living in the North. Just make them all one freaking country. That's what the people could be happy with. But politicians keep the divide. They should go in and hold elections in the North and the South. What do you people want to do? You want to stay South, you want to stay North, or do you want to become one country? Anyway, the people are always left out of these political decisions. But you see over in European countries, a lot of working class people are getting tired of all this suffering they're having to do with their countries giving away all their hard-working tax money for Ukraine. I'm surprised there hasn't been more of it. And I'm not surprised in the United States. I mean, hell, we've got so many 100 millions of non-citizens, citizens, all just a bunch of sheep. All bunch of sheep. We just follow the bell. We just follow the bell. Oh, everybody's for Ukraine. Oh, we need to help Ukraine. We got to get them to kick the Russians out of Ukraine. Just study the history of Ukraine. Check their laws that Zelensky, the clown, has put into effect when it comes to Russian people or any other people from another country. The laws that he's made is totally so democracy, it's pathetical. But anyway, you people out there, before you make decisions on things, you need to really research a lot of history in this world, in these countries. That's what you need to do, and that's what most people have very little knowledge about, is history. Hell, probably 90% of the people in the world never even heard of Ukraine until, a little over a year ago? But anyway, I've shot my mouth off enough. This video's turning out to be quite long. Just study your history, folks, before you make up your decision. You can't always listen and depend 100% on our politicians, because they all follow the bell themselves. They all just follow the bell. They're all getting their 5, 10, 15 minutes of spending taxpayers' money, visiting countries, just to get their 5 or 10 minutes of fame. It's really amazing. 5 or 10 minutes of fame. Some are even getting more, but what the hell. It's your leaders, people. They're the ones that leading you down this road. Have a good one, folks. I'm out of here.